The first season in the Glory Hunter Challenge saw us finishing second in the Bundesliga while reaching the semi-finals of the DFB Pokal. So we went trophyless as we went out early in the Champions League as well. And unfortunately we lost the Bundesliga with just a single point behind Bayern, so hopefully we can start to win some trophies in season number 2. And we had a lot of players returning back to the club from their previous loan deals, but we also sold someone who were here last season. So let's just go through everyone we have sold. Faye has left us and joined Aidset Alkmaar Alpha. Ruprecht has gone to Anderlecht. Nathan Tell has moved to Tottenham. Natalie has moved to Turkey and joined... I don't remember that team name, sorry. Boniface has gone to Atletico Madrid. Jeremy Amensa has also moved to Turkey, I do believe. And Sarko has gone to a Saudi Arabian side. And we of course needed a new centre back as well, because our depth in the centre back position last season was a bit too poor, as most of our centre backs were always tired. But we can see we have had someone returning from loan. Overman, I do believe, has returned from loan. And Tape is still here, of course, so is Kwanzaa. So we currently have 6 centre backs. I will sign another one, but we will only sign one player this transfer window. And the centre back I'm gonna sign is Manuel Akanji. He's currently at Manchester City, but he was of course on loan at Inter last season. So it's time for him to return back to the Bundesliga. He will not be too expensive either, as we can probably get him for around 17 million euros. Manuel Akanji is a signing just for the short term, so we have a quality centre back as a 4th option as well. He will probably be in the starting 11 and take Andrich's spot, but we now have 4 quality centre backs at the club, 5 if you count Kwanzaa as well. So this is how the team is looking going into season number 2 here in the Glory Hunter Challenge, and season number 2 of course at Bayer Leverkusen. The only signing was of course Manuel Akanji, and he fits that right centre back spot very well, as Bade is on the slower side, so he will turn into the middle centre back, while Akanji will use his pace to be a right centre back. The team is looking very solid. We have now a completed team, in my opinion, to win trophies, at least one of the DFB Pokal and the Bundesliga. I'm gonna go for the DFB Pokal this episode, I do believe, because I feel like we have the biggest chance to win that this season, and maybe the Bundesliga next season if we can't win both this season. But we of course have Ter Stegen in goal, who went up a rating last season. New signing Akanji with Bade and Tapsoba as the 3 centre backs. Grimaldo is the left midfielder, Doan is the right midfielder, Palacios and Garcia are our 2 central midfielders, while Tillman and Kulusevski is our attacking midfielders, while Patrick Schick is up top. While we have some good players on the bench as well, such as Vasquez, who's going down a lot, and he's also retiring at the end of the season. We have Kwanzaa, Andrich Fernandes, and Bamba, who has returned from loan, Masa, Benzegir, Poku, Kufane, while Kovar also returned, Orman, Tape, Onyeka, and Stefano to finish the team. Our first opponents of the DFB Pokal is against Darmstadt, so we don't have a difficult first game here for us in the hunt for our first trophy, which is of course the German Cup. It's a home game as well, so we should definitely go easily through that. In the Bundesliga, we have not had the best of starts. We are already 5 points behind RB Leipzig after just 8 games, but we know what happened last season. You don't win the trophy before the end of the season, of course, because we were leading at some point, and we were leading quite heavily as well, if I remember correctly. Anyways, the Champions League as well, we are doing well there, having won 3 out of 3 games, but the focus of course now is the DFB Pokal and the second round, which is against Darmstadt 98. And we are going to use a fairly rotated team, as we are of course early in the cup. Some of our players are very tired, so some rotation it will be, such as Kufane, Masa, Tape, Kwanzaa, all getting into the starting 11. It's Darmstadt who are going up the attack first. Akanji wins, and now we have some space because we of course know the strengths of our formation. Once we win it, it's just one pass up, and we always got someone in front, as Kufane finds Kulusevski to Masa, and it's already 1-0 to Bayer Leverkusen after just 6 minutes, and a great counter-attack by the home side as Masa scores his first goal of the season. Darmstadt on the attack again. It's Torciello, cuts back, he shoots, and they have already scored. They go straight up from kickoff as Torciello scores what is his 3rd goal already in just 2 DFB Pokal games, and that is a brilliant answer back by Darmstadt and not what we were hoping for. Poor defending from Konsa, who gives him too much space, and Darmstadt are back in it. Grimaldo, 2 Masaus already scored today, finds Palacios, who tries a long range shot. A good save by Schuen. Corner from Grimaldo, can we get something on it? Kulusevski wins it, but it's wide. Kulusevski into the 16-yard box, he does a skill move, he keeps the ball, he tries his luck, and another save by their goalkeeper. Ritsu Doan with a ball to Kofane. Kofane back to Palacios. Kofane makes the run. He gets the ball. He turns back to Massa. Massa to Palacios. Palacios shoots. And that is a great team goal by Bayer Leverkusen. And we have taken back the lead thanks to a goal from the captain of the night, Palacios. And Darmstadt are doing exactly what they did when we scored earlier, and that is putting enormous pressure on us. And they have equalized once again, just minutes after we took the lead. They have another equalizer, and yeah, I'm not a fan of what I've seen so far this game in terms of letting Darmstadt score 2 easy goals from us straight after we've scored. Can we do the same to them? Palacios to Kofane. Kofane, he shoots. Kofane makes Schuen have to make another save. Palacios with a good pass to Dejan Kulusevski, cuts inside, he gets past one, but he tries to get past too many. Ritsudoan to Kulusevski, Kofane is with him in the middle, Kofane gets the ball, Kofane shoots, Kofane scores, and we are back in the lead thanks to a goal from our super backup striker, Kofane. Torciello, and it's happened again for the 3rd time. We have taken the lead 3 times this game, and Darmstadt have gone up the other way 3 times straight from kickoff and equalized. Torciello on the attack again, he's been phenomenal, and now Hornby and Darmstadt have taken the lead. Darmstadt are looking to absolutely come up with the shock of the tournament so far, as they are on the verge of knocking us out. Kulusevski, now you have to score. No, Kulusevski, what are you doing? And this has just been an awful game for us so far. Alejandro Grimaldo, now we need to do something. Akanji to Kulusevski, no. Massa, Kwanza, back to Massa. Grimaldo makes the run. Alejandro Grimaldo, no, you need to score. Are you kidding me? That has to be a goal 10 out of 10 times. And we have just one last chance here. Grimaldo to Tillman, and that's game over. We are out of the DFB Pokal in the 2nd round against Darmstadt, and that is simply just embarrassing and unacceptable from us. We have to win against Darmstadt at home. Conceding 4 goals is just outrageous. And yeah, the goal of this episode was to win the DFB Pokal. That's already out of the window. So despite us being 5 points behind RB Leipzig, now we have to put all of our eggs into the Bundesliga basket. After 11 games, we are 3rd in the Bundesliga. Bayern Munich are 2nd, and RB Leipzig, who is our next opponent, so yet to lose a game, are leading the league. So we are a little bit behind both of them. A win against RB Leipzig means that we have the same amount of points as Bayern, and after that horrible DFB Pokal exit, we now must go all out for the Bundesliga, because if we are going trophyless 2 out of 2 seasons to start the Glory Hunter, that would not be ideal. But yeah, a huge game against RB Leipzig in what is a must-win game for us. Yeah, we're just using our strongest team despite having some fitness issues. Everything apart from a win here is a huge disappointment. Palacios wins the ball in the midfield. He finds Tillman, who I've got to say I've not been a too big fan of in the games we have played so far. He's been a bit invincible in all of them, but we are now on the attack as Ritsudoan shoots, and Ritsudoan scores. And we have taken the lead after just 6.5 minutes away from home against the Bundesliga leaders. RB Leipzig going up, and thankfully Romulo's shot is awful, but it seems like there may be an issue with our tactic, as every time we score a goal, our opponents can just go straight up the other end and get a dangerous attack. Tillman to Alex Garcia. Now we are on the attack again as Alex Garcia joins the attack. Tillman, can he make an overlap run down the left? He do so. He finds no one in the middle as it's a poor pass from the American. Romulo for RB Leipzig finds Bakayoko. Bakayoko against Tapsoba. Who wins that duel? Bakayoko keeps it to Baku, who looks for the cross to Banusuni, but thankfully he can't get any power on it, and now maybe we can be on the attack instead. Kulusevski to Tillman. Tillman, can you score? Tillman shoots, Gulashi saves. Romulo to Timo Werner, who of course has caused issues for us last season as well with his rapid pace. The cross is thankfully won by Grimaldo. Kulusevski finding Tillman. Yes, it does. Tillman, can he go for the shot himself? He goes for the pass to Patrick Schick instead. And we have doubled our lead in the first half. And this game is going exactly to plan as Patrick Schick scores goal number 5 of his Bundesliga campaign. Mansusi looking to get a late goal in the first half for RB Leipzig, but the power on that shot is awful. Bakayoko with the cross. Kulusevski wins it. Do we have time for another chance here? Ritsudoan to blocked by Sidval, and that's also the end of the first half. Ritsudoan against 2 RB Leipzig defenders. What can Doan do? Absolutely nothing. Bakayoko using his pace again, looking for the cross to Romulo. Thankfully Ter Stegen gets that one quite easily. Patrick Schick has the ball. Doan is with him down the right hand side. Doan gets the ball. Doan goes for it himself. Doan scores. And Bayer Leverkusen are leading 3-0 against top of the league RB Leipzig away from home. And we are now showing what Bayer Leverkusen is about. None of that awful defending like we had against Darmstadt. This is the Bayer Leverkusen we have built. And it seems like RB Leipzig have completely crumbled under the pressure as we are of course leading 3-0, and it looks like it could be even more as Kulusevski makes it 4-0 and RB Leipzig are getting absolutely humiliated, and this could be a big game for the title race as RB Leipzig was of course yet to lose a game, but after this one they will get their first loss of the season, and it will be interesting to see how they respond. And can we make it 5 here? It's awful to look at RB Leipzig. Patrick Schick with his weaker foot. Gulashi saves. Baku are RB Leipzig looking to at least score a goal this game. They have not been too close, and it doesn't look like it will happen. Diomande running down the left finds Romulo in the middle. Can he score now? Romulo shoots. Ter Stegen saves. Ter Stegen with a huge double save. That's outrageous from Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. Poku to Kofane. Can the super subs link up to get a goal as well? Kofane scores and it's 5-0. RB Leipzig have completely been destroyed today as Kofane scores from the bench with an assist from Poku as well to just absolutely complete the humiliation, and that will also be game over. We make a huge statement win away from home against RB Leipzig, and that game there might have completely opened up the Bundesliga, and it was crucial for us to win as we now are above Bayern Munich on goal difference. I do believe it is, and we are also just a couple of points behind RB Leipzig. And Patrick Schick is our top goal scorer so far, having scored 8 goals, got 3 assists in 13 games. Kulusevski has scored 7 goals, got 4 assists. Doan 5 and 3, same for Garcia. Benzigir 4 goals, 2 assists. Kofane scored 4 goals, and Tillman 2 goals and 3 assists. Next up is Bayern Munich away from home, and we are now on top of the Bundesliga, and RB Leipzig could not handle the pressure after getting their first loss of the season. They are not won a game after we destroyed them 5-0, and now Borussia Dortmund are in the title race as well. A win against Bayern Munich would mean we would be 6 points clear. A loss, they have the same amount of points as us, so we are in absolute massive title race as things currently stand between 4 clubs. But yeah, Bayern Munich away from home. As long as we don't lose this game, I will be happy, as of course Allianz Arena is a very difficult ground to go to. Thankfully, all of our players are fit, so we could put up a very good fight against Bayern Munich. Harry Kane to Olise. Olise with a good shot, but Ter Stegen gets it. Kimmich with the cross from the corner towards Harry Kane. Bade wins it. And maybe Doan can use his pace. He's not the fastest, but he's got some pace. As can he find Patrick Schick? He does. Patrick Schick against the Bayern defense. Patrick Schick shoots. It's wide. Michael Olise. He gets past Bade, finds Luis Diaz, who finds Musiala, and Ter Stegen with a beautiful save again. Tapsoba just clears it to Goretzka. Good block by Palacios. Kulusevski. Can we maybe get a dangerous attack again from a counter-attack from Bayern's corner? Doan makes the run. Doan gets the ball. He finds Kulusevski. Kulusevski looks to find Tillman, but he can't get it. Tillman looking to find someone in the middle. He looked to find Patrick Schick. Kulusevski was probably the better option to go for, but Tillman still got it. Tillman shoots. Oh, not bad. Worst of attempts from Malik Tillman. Harry Kane has Luis Diaz with him. Diaz gets the ball. He gets past one, but Bade stops him. Palacios got room to run in here. Is that Bade was with him in the attack? Kim Min-jae with the last second stop. Grimaldo to Musiala, and Ter Stegen is there again. He's by far been our best player at Allianz Arena. Kulusevski finding room against Hoffer. Davies making a run behind, but we just completely send him the wrong way. To Garcia, Garcia to Grimaldo to Schick, and that is a wasted opportunity. And this is not looking good. Luis Diaz against Tapsoba. Tapsoba with a incredible tackle. Ito to Olise to Musiala, and that is 1-0 to Bayern Munich. It was just time for it now. They have had incredible chances. We have had a brilliant goalkeeper at the back, but at some point he can't keep everything out of the goal, and it's a deserved lead for Bayern. We need to step up now. Kulusevski against former Bayer Leverkusen defender Jonathan Tah. Kulusevski finds Massa, who shoots, and a good stop by Nubel. Garcia with the corner towards Bade. Bade wins it, but it's wide. Now it's all Bayer Leverkusen. Ritsu Doan to Dejan Kulusevski. Kulusevski finds Alex Garcia, who, oh, that's so close. Pavlidis to Jamal Musiala, and he scores a brace. And Bayern Munich are on the way to get 3 huge points at their home ground against us, which is a shame. But we just need to pick up and go again, because we are, of course, still in the lead, I do believe, unless Bayern Munich now have a better goal difference. I don't think so. But yeah, we need to just move our focus to the next game. And Bayern are looking to get another goal. Musiala to Luis Diaz. They have a lot of space here. Alphonso Davies with the cross. Akanji wins it, and that should be game over. We make a disappointing 2-0 loss. So yeah, far from ideal. And we can see we are still leading the Bundesliga, as we have better goal difference than Bayern Munich. However, there are just 3 points behind first and fourth place RB Leipzig. And after 25 games of the Bundesliga season, we are still leading the table. We have 58 points. RB Leipzig in second have 57. And Bayern Munich in third have 53, while Dortmund is still kind of involved in the race. They are fourth with having 51 points. So we are still leading, which is good. However, I would have liked to see the gap a little bit bigger. Thankfully, it's Leipzig who are second and not Bayern Munich, as I feel like Bayern are still bigger competitions to us than RB Leipzig is. What about the Champions League? Just a quick look here. In the round of 16, we are leading 4-0 against Napoli after the first leg. But we are, of course, having our focus on the Bundesliga. We have Wolfsburg, who are 5th in the league, up next. So a win here is very needed, unless we want to go in second place. And we had to make some changes to the starting 11. Kwanzaa gets the start because Akanji was tired, and the same Kofane also starts over Schick because he also was very tired. Grimaldo going into the middle of the field, finding Kofane to Tillman. Can we get an early dream start again? We do! And just like we did against RB Leipzig a few games ago, we score with the first chance of the game, and we get the dream start thanks to a goal from Malik Tillman. And that is a great finish by our left attacking midfielder, who's just scored his second goal of the Bundesliga campaign so far. But oh boy, it is an important one, and what an assist by Kofane as well. But Wolfsburg going straight up the other end. Bade is forced to make a block, and we are on the attack again. Alex Garcia has a lot of options with him. He finds Grimaldo. Grimaldo looking to find someone in the middle. He do Palacios to Kulusevski to Ritsu Doan, and that is not the best of finishes from Doan. He should have finished it with his left foot instead. That's a brilliant ball by Wolfsburg. Pedraza to Wimmer. Garcia is tackling him, and that is a decent save, but they get the advantage. And it is a penalty to Wolfsburg, unfortunately, as Alex Garcia fouled someone in the middle. He fouled Wimmer, and they get a penalty for it. Can Ter Stegen save Amoura's penalty? Ter Stegen against Amoura. Ter Stegen goes right, Amoura shoots left, and it's 1-1. And Wolfsburg have another chance, as we just gave them the ball with Tapsoba. Dardai to Wimmer, and it's almost 2-1 to Wolfsburg. Amura looking to double his goal tally for today, and he do so. And Wolfsburg have turned the game around in just a few minutes thanks to a brace from Mohamed Amura, and that I've got to give him credit. That is an outrageous finish in the top corner to just completely get it past Ter Stegen. Nothing he can do there. And Grimaldo will need to control the game again, because losing this game would not be good for the title race, for our part at least. But Alex Garcia to Grimaldo. Grimaldo with a poor finish. Tillman advancing with the ball to Kulusevski. Doan is with him. He finds Palacios. Palacios looking to find Tillman, and big save by Peretz. Can we create something from the corner? Garcia towards Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa can't get anything on it. Bade to Tillman. Tillman, Garcia back to Tillman, who tries his luck outside the box. Tillman to Kulusevski, who now tries his luck outside, and it's a decent attempt. Kulusevski to Doan. The right hand side is combining well, as they always do. Back to Kulusevski, who finds Garcia in the middle. What can Garcia do? He finds Kulusevski again, and this has to be a goal. Come on, guys, we need to be there in the middle. Dardai to Amura, looking for his hat-trick here. Amura, Kwanzaa makes a good stop, and now we can use our pace with Tillman and the fresh leg of Patrick Schick maybe to get something. Schick gets the ball, but he doesn't have the pace. But we are not giving up here. We are looking for an equalizer. Grimaldo with the cross towards Kulusevski. He misses it, but Doan is there to pick it up. Finds Palacios to Garcia to Patrick Schick. Blocked by Arnold. And that is a lot of space for Christian Eriksen to have behind our defense. Christian Eriksen is stopped by Bade. Amura thankfully hits the post. Massa finds Lucas Vasquez to Tillman. Tillman to Kulusevski, and that's poor from Tillman. Poku to Kulusevski, a good pass. Kulusevski has options in the middle. He finds Massa. Massa to Tillman. Tillman shoots. Peretz saves again. Good win by Tapsoba. Can find Tillman. Tillman has Schick with him in the middle. This has to be a goal. Patrick Schick. And it is a very late equalizer. And we are at least getting a single point from this game. That's could be a crucial goal in the title race, although I think we are kind of over celebrating it. Amura looking for a winner here. Tapsoba wins it. Maybe we can create something here. It could be the last chance of the game. Patrick Schick to Kulusevski to Tillman, and we can't get anything. A poor final pass from Kulusevski, and the game finishes 2-2. And that's 2 points dropped by us, and now RB Leipzig are leading the Bundesliga. We are 3 points above Bayern, 6 points above Borussia Dortmund, but 1 point behind RB Leipzig. So what's better than to have RB Leipzig in our next game? Of course, first place against second place. We are at home, so we have the home advantage, and we can see Bayern have won their game, so they are now have the same amount of points as us despite having played one more game. So this one could be the game that potentially plays the biggest part in the title race towards the end of the season. Ritsudoan making the run down the right hand side. Can we maybe score early like it feels like we are doing in most of our games? Ritsudoan shoots, but it's over. We of course absolutely humiliated RB Leipzig last time we played against them, and I do believe that is because they are struggling against our tactics, as Palacios shoots, and Palacios is just inches away from scoring an absolute wonderful goal. Or was it? Yeah, well, it wasn't too close. Bade with a long ball to Tillman, who loses the header to Bradley, and that can be the start of RB Leipzig's attack. Sidval, he just keeps the ball here for RB Leipzig, finds Vermeyen to Openda. Luis Openda shoots straight in Loic Bade. Doan against Ian Madsen. Doan gets past the Dutch left back. He gets into the box, finds Alex Garcia, who is offside. Vermeyen has Openda in front of him, and Ter Stegen makes the save. Gertruida's header is blocked, and Openda gets on it, and RB Leipzig are leading 1-0, and that is a frustrating goal to concede. That should have just been cleared easily every single day of the week. Instead, Tapsoba, I don't even know what he was trying to do. The header from Gertruida is poor, but Tapsoba just stands in the way and gives Openda an easy chance from like a meter away. and RB Leipzig are leading. Palacios sees Doan making the run. Doan, can he find anyone in the middle? He cannot, as Lucas Hernandez gets something on it. Can we win this one so we can continue the attack? Yes, we do. Alex Garcia to Kulusevski to Patrick Schick. Schick finds Grimaldo. Grimaldo to Tillman. Tillman shoots. Tillman scores. And we have equalized right before the end of first half. And that is a crucial goal by Malik Tillman. And that was also a wonderful finish and a good ball by Grimaldo. And Tillman just absolutely smashes it in to the top right corner. What a goal! Bakayoko, can he do something here? Thankfully not. And Tapsoba is stood in the right way this time and also managed to clear it and not just give it to Openda. However, Patrick Schick, he goes himself here. Schick to Garcia, and I think Grimaldo is offside. Yes, he is. Vermeyen to Openda, who's looking for his brace, and he finds the back of the net and sends RB Leipzig in the lead again. And Luis Openda is causing us massive problems. A loss here for us would be heartbreaking. And Openda again, and he scores his hat-trick. Openda, and Tapsoba has just had the game of his nightmares. He's been involved in 2 of Openda's 3 goals, and yeah, that's not what we needed from one of our center backs in this title race game. And just look at Tapsoba. What is he even trying to do? That's just awful. And yeah, it seems like we will get a loss against RB Leipzig, who now could cruise their way to the title. Can we maybe get some hope here as Ritsu Doan shoots? Angulashi with a good save. Garcia with the corner towards Patrick Schick, who wins it, but it's over. And Openda, he just uses his pace to get past. I think that was Akanji. Thankfully, Bade clears it from the line. But yeah, Openda has just been a massive issue for us. And he's on the attack again, looking to find someone. Thankfully, he misses it. Can we maybe get some hope here if we can score from this attack? Patrick Schick, he is tired, but he's got some support by Doan. But you need to find Doan there, Schick. And we are not giving up. We are still searching for something. The best we can get from this game is a draw, but then we need to score now. Patrick Schick, and we can't. That confirms it. We have lost against RB Leipzig, and that's game over. A absolutely heartbreaking loss in terms of the title race. And yeah, we now just got to hope that RB Leipzig collapses towards the end of the season if we want to have any chances of winning the league. 7 games left to go. We are 4 points behind RB Leipzig, so it could definitely happen, but we also got Bayern right behind us. So yeah, we need to just hope that RB Leipzig collapses and that we manage to get more points than Bayern Munich. That is season number 2 over, and as we can see, we have done it. We made a comeback in the Bundesliga, and we are the champions of the German first tier, and that is also our first trophy of the Glory Hunter career mode. And what a title race it turned out to be. We won the league simply by having a better goal difference. We won it by conceding 5 less goals than RB Leipzig. And you know what? That 5-0 win we had against RB Leipzig earlier on was crucial for this title win. And yeah, what a season this was. We aimed to win the DFB Pokal. Instead, we are the champions of the Bundesliga, and it actually turned out to be that RB Leipzig was the team we would fight with and not Bayern Munich. So we have won our first trophy of the career mode, and now we just need to win the DFB Pokal until we complete Germany. We of course went out early as possible in the DFB Pokal after a poor 4-3 loss to Darmstadt. The Champions League saw us getting knocked out in the quarterfinals to PSV after losing 2-0 at their home ground, so that is a bit disappointing as well. But this is the team that has won the Bundesliga, and I've got to say I'm not really surprised at all, as this team is absolutely phenomenal. We also got good bench options as well. So yeah, what a team we have created here at Bayer Leverkusen, and we are not done, of course. To be here, we need to win the DFB Pokal, and I am going to stick with Bayer Leverkusen for at least one more season, because this team is fantastic. No need to move clubs until we have won the DFB Pokal. And the only player we will lose as his contract runs out is Lucas Vazquez, as he is retiring at the end of the season. Last season we kept what was like 6 clean sheets, I do believe. This time around we kept 16, so a big improvement defensively there, and Akanji could be one of the key reasons for that, as we now have a lot of quality center backs instead of just like 3 or 4 who could do the job. We now have like 5 or 6 more than good enough center backs. As we can see, the game time has been shared very well with the center backs as well, although I expected Kwanzaa to play more, so maybe he has had an injury, although I can't remember to see him being injured when we played some of the games. But Andrich, Akanji, Tapsoba and Bade all scored 2 goals, with Tapsoba getting an assist as well. Vasquez just played 3 games. Grimaldo scored 3 goals, got 11 assists. Garcia scored 9 goals, got 5, 1 goal and 2 assists from Palacios, 1 and 4 from Ibrahim. Masa Kulusevski, 22 goals, 11 assists, so he is just showing once again that he was a fantastic signing in season number 1. Tillman got 6 and 8, is not too bad, but not ideal either. I expected more from him considering he's 87 rated. Ben Sagir, on the other hand, 11 goals and 5 assists from a backup attacking midfielder is very good. Ritsu Doan, 13 goals, 7 assists, 1 assist from Poku. Kufane, 8 goals and 1 assist, while Patrick Schick scored 18 goals and got 5 assists. But that is it for season number 2 of the Glory Hunter career mode. We have finally started to win trophies, and we have now won the Bundesliga. So 1 out of 2 trophies that we need to win in Germany has been ticked off. Let's go for the DFB Pokal next season, but that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will talk to you guys next time.